there everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you the trackers that I have purchased and will be using going forward in my health journal, planner, whatever you want to call it. If you missed it, I posted a planner lineup, and in that I mentioned that one of the planners would be used for a health kind of tracking symptoms, pain, etc. So I am going to walk you through, basically today I'm going to share with you my yearly trackers and my monthly trackers. I decorate the heck out of the yearly ones. If I have to see them every day, I want them to look pretty. So I'll probably speed through some of that, but yeah. So this is just part one of setting up this planner. I feel like I'm behind. I'm filming this intro on the 30th and I just did this the other day. So I don't think my whole planner will be set up, you know, before the first week of January is over, but you definitely will see the steps that I'm doing in order to get it to where I want it to be. So yeah, if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. There will be cards, there will be planning, there'll be all of the things on this channel. So yeah, I hope you'll stick around and give it a chance. But yeah, so without further ado, let me shut up and we'll head over to the craft table and I'll walk you through setting up my yearly trackers. Okay friends, step one. Step one is to set up my yearly trackers and my kind of first quarter trackers. I figured that would be easier. I want to decorate them with stickers, so I have a ton of sticker books here that we will go through in a minute, but let me walk you through kind of what I have going here. Punch, got more stickers. Okay. So I have, let me pull this out, got my year in pixels. So these are all my yearly trackers. Then I have kind of my monthly trackers. So for the year, I have an anxiety tracker, brain fog, fatigue. I may do two of these, one for like muscle fatigue specifically, and then one for like tired fatigue, pain tracker, stress tracker. And then I have some year in pixels because one thing that I'm tracking that I don't have a yearly one for is blood pressure. So on mood. So I've got my mood trackers. These are January, February, and March. So that's one I don't really have a yearly tracker for. I have a blood pressure chart. Now I don't have high blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure, but I do have instances where I get like so cold that I have to go get under a really hot electric blanket. I end up falling asleep and then I wake up. I'm back to where I need to be. So I want to make sure that that's not like blood pressure. And then there are times where my veins in my hands will get very, very, very dark and pronounced. And I don't know if that's, you know, oxygen levels in my blood. So I bought a CO2 checker, the one that goes on your finger, or if it's blood pressure. So those are some things I want to track. So this is a monthly. So I don't have a yearly one for that. So we'll do a year in pixels for that. Another one I don't have is for sleep, and I have two different sleep charts, and I haven't really decided which one I'm going to use because I think they're a little bit different. Maybe they're not. So there's this one where it's 8 p.m. all the way to 10 a.m. So I guess there's the duration for that one, and then this one, they may be the same. There's this one, which is more like, so this tells you when you sleep and this tells you how long you slept. Okay, so maybe we'll do both. So I will need a year in pixels for those. So you know what, I need to write this down. I need to write this down. So I need one for blood pressure. And then sleep length. guess I need to do this one. I just need to do how long I've slept. Okay. So there's those. And then I have a symptom tracker, but that's not going to be something I do on a yearly basis. This will just be something that I track every month. So I haven't decided if I'm going to track like this. I don't know. I haven't decided, because a lot of my symptoms also go with pain, but I have like weakness and like those kinds of things that are in my muscles that are a bit different. So I haven't quite decided. We're going to go ahead and set up 3 months of those. So I have fatigue, I have brain fog. So here's the fatigue chart. And I think this one is, you know, 0 to 10. So this is like your severity of fatigue. Oh, Misty, it says right there. So I have one for, and again, I'm doing 3 months. So this one has a yearly one. Brain fog also has a yearly one. And there's 2 different ones. That's severity. They're both severity. It's just, do I like the dot grid or do I like the bar graph? Because if I were like to do, I could, you know, it would look like this and I would be able to kind of see the trends maybe better. You know what? I may do one of each and we'll just see how we do for January and which one I like better. So then of course I have my pain tracker, and it's the exact same. Like there's, you know, a bar graph and then there's a kind of more of a dot graph. So I have yearly trackers for those. I have the weather. So I've mentioned before that I really know that the weather affects my body. So humidity, wind, rainfall, temperature, and then you can set your own color code. I did order some of the, well, I didn't buy the name brand, but some of the dot markers. I thought that would be easier to mess with than trying to write them down. I don't think I'm going to do a year in pixels for weather, because I would have to do one for each different one, and I don't know that I want to do that. Here's another pain tracker. This is a duration. So how long you were in pain. I know I don't have the pain one for this. I believe it's just severity, yeah? So I printed all of this on, I have some Nina like 60-pound cardstock that I picked up off of Amazon. Okay, so this pain tracker, I guess I could just print another one of these and have one be severity and one be length of time. I think that would get confusing, so I'll just use one of these year in pixels for pain duration. This is why I said this is going to feel like a full-time job. Then again, I have stress trackers, both in dot and both in grid. Anxiety, both in dot and both in grid. And then of course, like I said, I have my mood. And there's a fatigue tracker also in severity and length. So I think I'll do fatigue tracker duration too. So fatigue duration. And I'll need to decide if that's going to be, if it's just going to be generalized fatigue or if it's going to be specific muscle fatigue. I think I'll put specific muscle fatigue as a symptom. Shoot. You guys, I honestly don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've got some stress trackers again, the 2 different, and then anxiety, the 2 different. Let's start with the yearly ones because those are going to be a bit easier to deal with. So I'm going to have to cut these down, of course. So I believe it's 9 1/4 inches tall. And then, so 9 1/2 inches tall and 7 inches wide. Let's do 1 1/4 inches off the bottom. And then we'll do 8.5, so we'll do 1¼ inches off each side. Where does that put us? Is that going to give me any room to decorate? Is that going to leave me any room to decorate? Let's see. Let's take off 1 inch. All right, let me punch this and see if it's going to fit. I need a planner. I need a planner. I need a favor. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Okay, clearly I didn't cut off enough on the top. It's perfect on the width, but I didn't cut off enough on the top. Okay. Do you remember how much I cut off? Because I sure don't. Oh, this is gonna be real good. This is gonna be real good. This is gonna be real good. All right, let's 9 1/4 it. So as you can see, they are highly decorated. And I used a lot of florals, and that's because I'm using that floral cover. It's just so pretty. As I mentioned, I haven't set up my planner yet. I'm going to do a Franken planner and put it all in that kind of clear planner cover. So that'll be in another video, but I will definitely share that going forward with you. So yeah, as I mentioned, if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing and sticking around. Leave me a comment letting me know if you're planning this year, what planner you're using. Is this helpful for you? I would really like to know. So yeah, but that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.